Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you in whatever place you are. I am so happy to be here with you today. If you don't know who I am System CS, and I will be your caster for the morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you. But we've got a BO5 today. We've got the grand finals. And we expect this to be a pretty good game. Sinners versus Insilio. Both of these teams have played very, very good throughout the tournament. The last time these two teams matched up, Sinners did beat Insilio 2-0. So now that we've got a best of 5, we'll see if Insilio can take a map or, excuse me, sorry, I've got the hiccups. Take a map, or if it's just going to be Sinners domination all the way through. Like I said, it is a best of 5, so we get 5 maps. Potentially, we could only get 3. It just kind of depends on who shows up and what happens. But we got the vetoes coming through. No Dust, no Inferno, Ancient, Nuke, Mirage, Train, and Anubis as a decider. So an interesting map pool for sure. I do love these picks. I think this is going to be pretty exciting. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really, really good matchup. I think this is going to make for a great finals. Caster's faded again? No, I'm not faded. What? I appeared in your dream today on some live show. We shook hands and then I went to the bathroom. Hell yeah, Maya. What a dream. What a dream. I should be faded. What's up, Bera? What is up, Baramon? I should be faded. No, I don't do that. I don't smoke the devil's lettuce. Tung 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 sahur. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get things rocking. It's Ancient. It's the first map, and it's Sinner's map pick to start us off. So let's get rocking and rolling. I do love best of 5s, but sometimes they can get a little lengthy. But these two teams are exciting teams to watch, so I don't think this is going to be a boring matchup whatsoever. It is quick onto the B site, but there has been so much damage done by these util. Peppo opens us up with a nice double kill. The dualies will find that kill onto Sahar. And it's just onto Kelly, and he's picked up the dualies now. 2 guns. 3 kills required. Sinner's just going to play this slow. They've got the bomb down on site. No need to give Kelly in anything. Let him make the mistake. Let him go for the clutch. Don't give him too much of anything. He will start to move out now. Spots 1, but B-Stick on the timing. Able to swing. Saves his teammate from certain death. And it's a 1-0 start for Sinners. Peppo. Yeah, I know. I've casted him before. No, la polizia. No. Ay, proibali. No investment here from Insilio. No reason to buy into this. They weren't able to get the bomb plant, so their economy is just not in the best of spots. Got to save up for that next round, so it should be Sinners. Easy to clean this one up. Depot will find 1. Oh my god! That was a ton of damage that was just done on him. It's easy cleanup. They don't lose a single player. They almost lose Peppo. Hell yeah, Simon. That's a W to come from Brain Rot. And it will be the buy now for Insilio. They'll pull out the MAC-10. We've got a MAC-10 on Fade at 4 AKs across the board. And a sprinkle of util here and there. They've got some pretty good util. It's not as good as they could have it, but it's all right. Beppo opens us up, though. Kellyan will be the first to fall. Sahar going to try and move to trade his teammate, but Davushka will find a B-Stick. That's 1 back. That's the evener. This smoke inside of Cubby This is interesting because Zedko has gone completely unnoticed. Peppo, not ready for that. Sahar has made his way through red, and this is really awkward. He takes down Morisco. And it's Zedko in shock. In absolute shock. Their teammates fall like flies, 2 towards red room. Sahar and Davushka combining to open up this round. Now Zedka has made his way into cave, but I think this is just going to be a save. It's a quick one back from Insilio. Lots of space taken. Zedko on 1 HP. I do not imagine he will be surviving this round at all. He's going to have to run for his life. He's 1 HP. It's planted here, brother. You need to run. Zedko. My brother, you need to run. There we go. I don't even know if he lives. Yeah, no, brother, you gotta run. It's ancient. Good damage done. They will be able to reinvest into this round, and reinvest they will. Insilio taking great space. Davush got flashed off the angle, forced to give away that cave space. Centers aren't going to be too aggressive about it. Meanwhile, Zedko has found Kellyan towards mid. That opening fight goes the way of Sinners. Now they're going to re-aggress mid. I like this. I kind of like that they give up the sights here. They get that kill towards mid, and now they're going to push through. 2 players. We are going to have the rotate back from Peppo. He'll be here just in time to help Morisco. And yeah, Sinners have gotten so much information they know now. Sahar on the back line, though, will find B-Stick. That's the evener, the equalizer. We're back into a 4-on-4. Sahar goes looking. He's made a step. Oh my God, Sahar is cheating. Down goes Zedko. But the bomb, it needs to get away. Will Shock be able to find it? He will, and that's massive. The bomb is dropped. They're going to have to take so much time to try and get back this, and I don't know that they could do it. I guess you can if you take Shock down like that. They're going to have to make a move, though. With 20 seconds left, Faynet is going to move towards the A bomb site, and this should be an Insilio round. I don't think Morisco and Peppo can do anything about this. And with the plant goes down, Sinners looked like they had everything they needed in that round. They had the right positioning. They had the man advantage. They had Insilio locked into that corner. But it is Sahar that actually ends up finding that one back. He's able to find that opening kill when, Sinners got a little bit too aggressive there. And then just finding that kill through the wall was disgusting. And that'll give Insilio a second. We're tied right back up. Sure, Sinners are going to be able to get these 2 guns out into the next round, but it's not really going to mean too much. They're not going to have a buy behind it. There's not enough to try and invest, so they will just be hero rifles. They've got double loss, so if they save in this one, they can buy into the next. There is no reason to invest into this one at all. Sahar. That's how I was told to say it, Bera. Molotov, they're going for the fast B hit. B-Stick not able to find anything, and I have to imagine that Morsko, Peppo are just going to save. I guess not if Peppo is going to chime in. Good kill, Morsko able to find another. And suddenly it's a man advantage, but it's a firepower advantage still for Insilio. 2 guns to just the 1 on Morsko. There is a big rotate coming in. The bomb is picked up, and it will go down in just a moment. The double flank comes through. It's Zedko and Shock to come up from ramp. And they're going to have to be the distraction. They're going to have to give Morsko some room to work with. They start to work up ramp now. Fadette will swing in. Spots 1. He may have spotted both as well. He's going back and forth between these angles. This is going to be a tough round to get over the line. This would be a disaster if Insilio were to lose this one. It's on to Magicy, a 1v2 to try and close this one out. Catches Shock with a back turn. Zedko going to try and fight him with a 5-7, but Magicy will close this one out. I don't think he'll die either. No, he does just get away. A sugar, yes please. Won't you come and pour it down on me? Oh, I can't sing today, guys. I'm a little sleepy, a little tired. It's all right. We rock and we roll. We got the energy coming up. I've got coffee brewing in the other room. So after this map, I'm going to go drink coffee, and we're going to be chilling. I will be hyped up on caffeine this entire... I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. This B-push could be the end of the round. Oh, yeah, I'm so good. The Bushka able to find 1. The trade is there. Peppo only able to find the 1. Kellyan's got a nice double. And the B side is completely opened up. Sinners don't really have an answer for this aggression from Insilio. How much do I charge for weddings? $1 billion. Damn, down goes Zedko as well. That's 1 gun gone from the save, and Shock is just going to try and desperately hold on to this M4.
Terrorists win.
Do I have any pets? I mean, back home. Not with me, but like with my dad. We have like 3 dogs, a couple cats. We have chickens, bunnies. But I personally don't have any pets. I do have that dog in me though. Boom. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Another Insilio B push. Morsko able to find Kellyan, but it is just that one. Davushka not ready for Shock though, so this gets interesting. A man advantage now for Sinners, and it's still a firepower advantage for Insilio. You have to imagine that they should be able to close this one out. A nice swing, but Magicy holds Mouse 1, able to find 2. Shock is still alive with this M4. He can put it to good use. Zedko. Oh, able to hit that headshot, and once again, it's all on the Magicy. We've seen him in this position before. 15 seconds, needs to just live for a little bit longer. There's not a ton of time left on this, and they just have the stick at the right time. Just barely, they've got it. The Sinners will find a 3rd here on that lower buy, and Insilio fall apart right at the end. full rifle round. We've yet to see too many of these. Sahar finds Zedko, but Kellyanne and Sugar are gone towards mid, and it is a very nice man advantage for Sinners. Playing with just the 3 now is Insilio, and this is a little difficult to do, especially on Ancient. Devushka is going to try and press his luck up ramp, but he's just going to tuck away. He's not going to look for anything too crazy. Machki looks for something with the op, tries to go for the opening, but will burn in the Molotov. Down goes Devushka as well, and it's all on to Faded. 1 on 4. I think the name of this game at this point is just damage. How much can he do? Damn. Nice shot from Peppo. And we're all tied up at 4-4. And Insilio are running out of money to work with. They've got $2,400 loss bonus. They could buy into the next. This should not be an investment at all. Maybe a little half buy. We might see a Mac 10. I assume it's just going to be a full Tech 9 buy. That's what I would want to see on a round like this. And on a round like this, you don't really expect to win it. You just kind of want to run something down, get the bomb plan if you can. Maybe grab a couple of rifles, but it's looking like they want to pop out mid. B-Stick able to find Sahar. And the rest of these members just going to run it down into Donut. That Molotov will redirect them, and they're dying from the back. B-Stick. Oh my god. He had way too many chances to kill at least one of those players there. Devushka going to try and work off of this distraction, but it won't matter. They know at this point he's just got this Tech 9. Peppo swings low. Aims right, and it is 5 for Sinners. It is going to be the buy round. AKs across the board. Not the greatest bit of util, but it's enough to get it done. Three rounds left in the half. If Insilio can't pick this one up, it should be 7 for Sinners, because they won't have a greatest buy. They'll have to pull into another save to save for that last round of the half. Vushka has found his way up on the B. This lurk smoke, pretty damn good. Morisco takes his head off though, so no lurking out for you. Kelly unable to find Peppo, but he does go down. It is a 3v4, and they found space on the A site. Look to continue to take it. Everyone has moved their way into Temple. Zedko, is he ready for them to be this close? He was not, but corrects himself, able to hit that shot. The op has been dropped over to Sahar. I imagine he will give that to Magicy if they get a chance. Magicy gonna try and run forward off of this space, but he's able to find one. Spots that shadow, gonna try and keep him at bay, and Shock will just barely get that. Sahar on the op, not ready for B-Stick from the side, and it's a bomb plant to give them a little bit of money, but it will still be 6 for Sinners. They might actually buy into this because of that bomb plant. They shouldn't. It should just be a half buy so that they can buy fully for the last round, but I would not be surprised to see an Insilio buy here. Okay, no. It looks like they are just going to do the Tech 9 buy. A hero AK on Kellyan. And I guess I don't mind it. It is a little weird. He's dropped himself so that he won't be able to buy into the next round. Makes things a little awkward, especially if he's not able to get a kill in this round. It does get really awkward. Dvushka and Magiki making it happen. Dvushka will find Zedko. And it's a man advantage for Insilio. Ooh, Sinners, you cannot let this round slip. That's embarrassing. You were looking good to have secured the 7-5, but now Insilio looked like they could very easily take this 6-6. Peppo hits that first, a little bit of a whiff on that nade. Will be blinded off the angle. One player towards long. And one flanking him from the back of cave. A smoke drop for the site. And he'll try and isolate these fights, isolate these angles. Zahar swinging with the deagle, just going to play distraction. And from the back line, Faded takes him out. It will be 6-5. Insilio win a little eco round. And it's the last round of the half now. And not a lot of money to work with. Actually, I lied. Because Shock can drop a shit ton. So, I believe everyone will have guns. Zedko, we have an M4? No, he will have to go with that MP9. But still, all around, a pretty good buy. Up close and personal. He's got Peppo. There's another. Is he ready for it? He is, but Shock will find him. Magiki gonna try and press forward. That Molotov will force him back. Shock still on this angle with this op. And oh, what a find from Magiki. Very, very nice. Out onto the A site now is Insilio, and they've got everything they need to win this round. Zedko up close with this MP9, but it's just going to be such a tall task. That Molotov does fly past him, though, and he's gone overlooked. He's gone uncleared. So this gets really interesting now. Magiki will find Morisco, though. And B-Stake dead to rights. So it could have been interesting, but Zedko, it will no longer be interesting. It is 6-6, all tied up here in the first half of map number 1. This is proving to be very, very interesting. Hell of a game so far. We have indeed been tied since the start, Simon. We have indeed. The second half is underway now. And we're all tied up. It's 6-6. That first half was very entertaining. It was so back and forth. These two teams kept it even pretty much the entire way through. It was so back and forth and back and forth. Lots of damage done on that opening fight, but it's actually the kill that goes PT's way. They try and work out. Oh my god, the trades are going everywhere, but Dvushka will find the double up, and it's this flank from Shock that's just too little, too late to try and win the round, a 1v3. But he's lost all his teammates. This would be absolutely electric if he were able to win this one, but it just feels like such a tall task. There is a minute left on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. Plenty of time to try and cook something up. Spots one out, but he pulls the trigger prematurely. He really needs to win this one-on-one fight with Magiki, and he's got it. That's the first opening, the first way back into this round. Shock will start to work out on the side, and Insilio looking like they want to swing it on the timing. Shock spots one out towards main, but I think he has no idea that both of these players are towards main. Bomb is right in front of him. He makes the step, and off that sound cue, the double swing comes through. And Insilio will find 7. A nice pistol round for them to pick up. That's an advantage. And because no bomb plant, Center should not buy into this round. Should just be the save. Buy the next. Four Glocks and a Deagle. Centers better not win this round. Be absolutely ridiculous if they were able to, but I guess if they are, it's going to be Magic going down early to this Deagle. It looked like there was an opportunity there for a minute, but Magic deploys his util successfully, keeps the push at bay. And that's kind of what centers are trying to do, is just draw out a bunch of util and hurt the economy as much as he can. Dig through the smoke, down to 57. Magic finds Morisco, and that is the Deagle. Will be shifted over to Peppo. Nice for Mr. Magic, just farming up with these MP9s. This is how you want to see this eco round played. Absolutely perfectly. Let the MP9s farm up. Faded will get one of his own, and it's all on to Shock. He will fall to Kellyan. And it's good money for these MP9s. And move into the next. They will be on a bonus round. It's 4 MP9s and a M4 to go up against 5 AKs. So you have to imagine that centers are able to claw this one back, but you don't want to get too ahead of yourselves. The MP9 is a lethal beast, especially on Ancient. There are so many close angle fights like Cave and A-Main and even up close mid. There are so many fights that just favor this MP9. You just can't get too ahead of yourself. There we go, Sahara able to find one on this opening, and yeah, good Molotov deployed to keep them at bay, and he'll back off, join his teammate inside of Donut. He's done his job this round. The fact that he lives after it is absolutely beautiful, because they're able to keep that man advantage. The MP9 has already struck and taken down 1 AK. A smoke for the retake mid. I don't hate this re-aggression, but unfortunately, it is the wrong call to be made. Sahar now has to slow things down on 13 HP. This is going to be such a tough ask. Magic swaps that at M4, trying to find the fight. He's got it on Morisco. That's nice. It's a 3v3, but a major health advantage for Sinners. Sahar is finding his way through mid. I rip. Sahar is not ready for Shock. And it will be a Center 7th. Kellyan just on this MP9. He'll be heard as he runs away. Gonna try and hold on to this AK, bring it into the next. And again, this game just continues its trend. It's close. It's back and forth. It's all over the place. This is an AK with 4 mouse sports. This is a default AK with 4 mouse sports catos on it. It's kind of sick, actually.
Terrorists win.
Eight to 7. The buy will come back out for Insilio. It's a lot better than they had in the last one. They had 4 MP9s and an M4 this round. They'll have an AK, 2 M4s, and and a single MP9 on Fadet. The buy is actually pretty similar for both teams, besides the fact that Magic has an op and Peppo does not. The one thing I like about both of these teams is their oppers are also very capable with rifles in their hand, right? They're not just a detriment to their team if they don't have the op. They can both use rifles, and it makes for a very interesting game. Kellyan will strike first on the B-stick, and Sahar has got Mordisco as well. Fadet is able to upgrade that MP9 into an AK. He'll say thank you. With a double man advantage, Insilio are sitting pretty in this round. Sahar will find shock as well. Fadet redrops that smoke. It's perfect. Will allow Sinners no opportunity to move into cave, and it's all on to Zedko, a 1v5. And the name of the game at this point is just damage, but he won't find anything. Sahar will continue his reign of terror in this round. A nice 3K to his name. And it's 9-7. Sinners are forcing into this, so they'll be on the save next round if they lose this one. A Tech 9, a Mac 10, a Galil, and 2 AKs. It'd be funny if we had an AK and an off. Everybody would have a different gun. Insilio, nice wall hack. Hey, look, even though they're down a man, Sinners are already doing better in this round than they did in that last. They're actually able to do a little bit of damage on a Devushka, so... Even if they lose all 4 players without another bit of damage, they've already done better. Fadet is able to find Mordisco. Sahar will go down. But they've kind of got Sinners crunched into this little spot. They know exactly where they are, so they'll just be able to play passive defensive positions. You see Insilio just posting up inside of Donut. Insilio will find double digits off of this, and ooh, Magic goes for the stop on the bomb plant, but it won't go his way. Peppo is able to find that kill on Devushka, so we're left in a 3-on-3. Now Sinners in an interesting position. This will be heard as they start to run through. Lots of good damage done on the Shock, but he remains alive. His life, the most important tool in his arsenal right now. They will start to run forward. A good flashbang. Magic will find that it's all on to Zedko. Not a lot of time left. He's able to get that kill on a Magic, and there's no time left in the round. Sinners have done it. It's 9-8, and we still cannot get away from this 2-round lead. Zedko will die, so he won't be able to carry over anything into the next round. And both of these teams on terrible buys this round. They will both buy into this. Who the heck is Sahar? It's Sugar. I've said this. I said it yesterday. You weren't here. I was told by the Insilio people that that is how you pronounce his name. So that is how I pronounce his name. It's in his native language, bro. This round, very important for both of these teams. Nice double from B-Stick on the Mac 10. Lots of good money, Sinners. With a round win here, we'll be able to find 9 and should find 10 as well, because Insilio will be absolutely broke. And speaking of broke, Sahara and Magic-E really actually need to think about saving here, but they're able to quickly get this kill on a Zedko, which Magic-E is. He upgrades into this AK, and now things get really interesting. Peppo not able to escape, and it's all under Morisco, and Magic-E just holds W key, presses mouse 1, down goes Morisco, and it is double digits for Insilio Sinners. Absolutely broke into this next round. It is not looking good at all. He should just save. $1,900 loss bonus, though. Can you really afford to save? I mean, you have to, right? They won't, though. They won't be able to. Just such a terrible position. They're going to have to force buy into this. If they lose it, it's Insilio with 11 and pretty much 12 guaranteed. Sinners won't move too quick off of this. They know how important this round is. They really at least need a bomb plant. They need some kind of success. Honestly, they really need to win this round. If not, it's not looking good at all for them. And they come onto the site, Kelly, and completely blind. Shock able to find one, and Morsco's got one as well. The Bushka able to find a dink with that MP9. But team left in such a terrible situation. Fade at spam is just off the mark. Will spot him walk away ramp, but Peppo gets away to safety, and it's a man advantage now. Beta will start to walk in, but B-Stick has got the kill, and on the low bot, Magic-E has to save. We still cannot break this 2-round lead. It's 10-9. This game has been neck and neck this entire time. And it continues to be that way. Magic-E really needs to hang on to this off. A nice shot. And with that, he should be solidified. Oh, yeah, no. Should be good. He is. And a timeout called by Insilio. And yeah, because what do you do? You buy into this round, you're cooked. I mean, let's say they buy here. They go for the double save. They give Sinners 10, basically. I mean, they're going to have to buy, right? Yeah, because, oh, God. Dude, the economy is just, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I need some caffeine, man. Match key. We've seen so many of these force buys go the other way. Just go the way that they're not supposed to. Where the weaker buy ends up taking the round. It's been all night, or all morning, all evening, whatever time zone you're in. It is morning for me. Down goes that op early. That is the big piece. So this should be Sinners to find 10. A little bit of an exchange, but it doesn't really work out for Sinners. They're only able to find the one. Davushka.
Bomb has been planted.
So Sinners will make it 10. That op is recovered. If Sahara is able to hold on to this, there's a question mark in the next round. It will just be a save. So it should be 10 and 11 for Sinners.
Terrorists win.
Save here for Insilio. Again, everything says 11 for Sinners. Look at how fast Beastick is up towards Red Room. He doesn't press through the smoke, though. Doesn't test his luck. Just wants to sit here and hold on to the space. Meanwhile, his team is throwing out the B utility. So Beastick is going to try and clean up house here with this MAC-10. And yeah, he's gone completely overlooked. Morsko able to find Magic E in the chaos. A nice try. Nice try indeed. I believe the Galil ran out of ammo there anyways. It is 11-10 now. Insilio. They just don't have a lot to work with money-wise, but they have to buy into this. If they can't win this round, it's pretty much over. They will at least have an okay buy with the $2,900 loss bonus, but it won't be great. Nice from Morsko. Kellyanne and Davushka have no idea what's going on, Sinners. And a double man advantage, and they may have just broken the backs of Insilio. And with Fadet going down, that's the B bomb site to be opened up. Now the bomb is not in a position to go down just yet, but there's not really a ton of hope for Sahar and Magic E to try and win this round. It's just not in the cards. They don't have a kit. They don't have util.
Terrorists win.
And down goes Mr. Sahar. Pefo chimes in with that off at the end of the round. It is 12-10. Two opportunities to close this out now for Sinners and a tactical pause for Insilio. Let's talk about something. Let's find a way to win this round. We don't have much to work with, but we've got hopes and dreams. I say we. There is no we. I'm speaking from perspective of the Insilio guys, who are having a rough second half. It's been so close though. Like there really is no way to describe how close this game has been. It's been neck and neck. These two teams have not been able to separate from each other for over 2 rounds. If Sinners are able to pick this one up, it'll be the biggest round lead that we've had the entire game. It'll be 3-0. Zedko is able to find Sahar, and that is not good for Insilio. He's one of their better players. Their second frag is dead. Dvushka, Kelly, and Faded are really going to have to pick up the slack. Matchkey, he's had a fantastic game so far, but he can't do it on his own. Nice from Dvushka. Able to find the space back, and it's a rifle to be recovered. The bomb from Sinners is moving towards A. Faded is here to try and respond as they start to walk out. And there is a lurk on the other side of things. Morisco waiting to move. Faded here on this upper. That's nice. Able to find B-Stick, but the trade is there. It's immediate. Peppo able to find Magicy. A Molotov goes down to keep things at bay, and Morisco is on a end-all, be-all flank. All the rest of these players have to do is just continue to live. Kellyan and Peppo have just slipped each other. Peppo will find Kellyan with his back turned, and that will be the map. And that's the biggest round lead we've had the entire series. 13-10. Hell of a game from both teams, but it is Sinners. A little bit of acid reflux, excuse me. It is Sinners to take map number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got map number 2 coming up. It's going to be about a 7 to 10 minute break. When we come back, it's Insilio's map pick. It's Nuke, and we'll see if they can bite back or if Sinners will start us off 2-0. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got Sinners versus Insilio on Nuke, and I was looking into it while we were on the break. Excuse me, little hiccups, man. I've got like some really bad acid reflux today. Insilio are actually on a 6-map win streak on this map. In fact, they have looked really, really good in EPL. I think some of those were in the Exhort series as well, but they're on a 6-map win streak on this map. So see if they can continue that success against Sinners. This is the first time that these two teams have faced on this map, so we will see what is done, what Sinners have for us. Sinners not too bad on this map either, but Insilio stat-wise just look a little bit better. Speaking of better, it's already some really good damage done by these pistols. No kills, but lots of damage. Zedko and Morisco, though, will farm it up. It's no kills. They're able to get those early dinks. They bring Shock and Peppo down so low at the beginning, but then they can't find anything. That's ridiculous. Sinners start off with 1-0. That is a ridiculous way to start this map, too. Insilio just fall apart as they push out onto the A site. A great setup from Sinners. Fantastic kills. Veda trying to get aggressive. Nice from Kellyan. Able to grab an M4. He will drop to Beestick, though. That's an M4 that can be recovered. Beestick has gotten 2. Sahar will find Shock. Zedko moving outside. He's got 1, 2, and the MP9s are farming like crazy. Down goes Mr. Sahat. M4s to be recovered. This will be a really good buy coming into this next one. I think Shock may buy an MP9. No, he'll have an M4 as well. So 4 M4s and an MP9. Very identical buys. Actually, the same buy on both teams. Just the T's have AKs and the CTs have M4s. Very identical buys, though. A little bit more util on the CT side of things. We'll see if that plays a factor in how this round plays out. That's a nice opening from Sahar. Morisco will fall early. Leaves his team in a man disadvantage. Again, Insilio are really good at this map. This is, I believe, their best map on record. They are on a 6-map win streak, so this would make it 7. Gets really quiet for a moment. Stick gonna try and press off of that. He finds a lot of damage onto Kellyan, but no kill secured. Kellyan gonna run away. Fadet opens up with a big kill onto Shock. That's an M4 to be recovered. Lots of damage done as well. It's a 4v3. Beestick and Zedko are super low. I don't really know that anything good is going to come of this. I say that. Peppo is able to find Sahar. So that's the equalizer. Turns a 3-on-4 into a 3-on-3. So they're going to have a look at this for sure. And in they come. Double doors will open up. But this is a very, very good setup that's being broken apart. Beestick able to find Davushka. Now it's Kellyan and Fadet to try and close this out. Fadet will be spotted. They're ready for Kellyan, and it's all on to Fadet. A 1v2. There's a kit. He is just sticking it, but he gets off of it. He's got plenty of time. I say plenty. It is pretty damn close. But he will get it in time, and it will be 3-0 for Sinners. By the skin of their teeth. A nice 3K from B-Stick. He does it all in that round. It's just this low buy from Insilio. They don't really have much invested into this. Hero, aka on Fadette, excuse me. Oh, dude. I keep burping. Ooh, Morisco, not able to find anything with that M4. Lots of damage done, but it's still a man advantage. Fadette will fall, though. So that kill, one of them finished off. Kellyan will find Shock, though. And again, it's these lower buys that are working out. In fact, oh, the Vushka Nico moment. Tech 9 instead of the Deagle. Oof. B-Stick rips Kellyan's head clean off. Down goes Magic E as well. At least he got the bomb down. Smoke dropped. They have no idea where Sahar is. And the defuse comes through. Sahar will have nothing to do. Maybe go run. I think he's trying to recover a rifle. He will do that. So he'll pick up the AK, carry it over into the next round. Not too shabby. They do lose the round. It is still 4-0 for Sinners, but they keep that hero rifle. They carry it over into the next round, and they've got a lot of money to work with as well because of that bomb plant. So pretty good stuff. Zahar turns on the cheats, takes down B-Stick, who has had a phenomenal start in this map. That was actually his first death. 8-1. Mordisco will find Zahar, though, back through the smoke. A little bit of revenge. It's like Harry Potter. Yeah, kinda. I see it. I think that's been brought up before, though. You're not the first person to say that. So you've got some like-minded individuals. Morisco not ready for Kellyan. And Shock and Beppo with a lot of work to do if they want to try and win this round. I do not imagine it's going in their favor, though. Shock able to find one. But Magic E has got the trade, and Beppo left in a 1-on-3. They know exactly where he is, too. This is going to be really awkward for him to try and win this one. I do not believe that he will. I think he's even called it himself. It's off to the save, so it will be 4-1 Insilio. Find their first round on their T side. They don't even want to let him save this off. Oh, Beppo is going to be so hard pressed, just missing too many shots. The op goes down. That dreaded CT economy comes into play. They've got no money to work with in this round. I think they're just going to hit the full save here. and go with a decent buy in the next. It won't be a great buy, but it'll be okay. That's exactly what they're going to do. Nobody buys. BO5? Yes, it is indeed BO5. If you're wondering about the maps, it's in the top left corner. You can always check the HLTV page. Is this some type of final? It is. It's the grand final. It is indeed. Insilio looking to get back into this game. It's 4-2. Sinners are going to buy this round. We'll see if they can go right back to their winning ways or if Insilio will continue their streak. Galleon opens up on Morisco. That's a nice way to get started in this round. Unless you're Sinners. But that's a good trade back. Keeps us even. I will say, so far today, the trades have been fantastic from both sides. We've seen a lot of action. We've seen a lot of back and forth. And that's due to how well these teams are playing their trades. Even if it's not the same person that killed the other guy, they are usually very, very good for their trades. Oh, Dvushka not ready for B-Stick. So that'll actually give that man advantage back to Sinners. Magic trying to walk up and take contact with this op. There is no response here on the B-bomb site. The closest player is Peppo on that op. It looks like he's looking into control with it. Kellyan. Ooh, B-Stick is walking up. This is going to get really weird. Oh, reaction time, though. Hello. That's very nice from Kellyan. The bomb is down, though. I don't know that they can even try and go for this. I think they're just saving. This is ridiculous. A 3v3, yeah, they've called the save. That's it. They cannot win this round. And bomb. Just in too tough of a position. I don't even know if Sinners know that they have the bomb.
Counter-terrorists win.
So that's 5 from Sinners. Playing their trades really well in that round. It's a little awkward to see that 3v3 save, but you kind of have to understand where Insilio are coming from. They don't really have much to go off of. They don't know how infested that bomb is. They don't know what's going on. Sahar has been a demon through this smoke. He's gotten 2 kills so far. Make it 3. Down goes Zedko. No trade back yet. The round is still young. B-Stick has gone uncleared. No, he doesn't, Kellyan. Turns around, takes him down, and it is a double man advantage for Insilio Sinners. What have you got for us today, my friends? Player in control, Peppo's able to find Kellyan and backs away. Looking at his flank, Peppo and Morisco have chimed in this round. And now we're left in a 3-on-3. Shock, ready for this plan. He says, I dare you. Down goes Sahar as well. That is not good. Magic Key will find Shock. But they gotta get a move on now with 20 seconds left. They don't have control of the bomb. If they want a chance to win this round, they have to move, and they have to move now. I don't even know that there's enough time. Magic Key, he's not even gonna clear this corner. Down he goes. And it's just to save from Dvushka. It's 6 for Sinners.
Counter-terrorists win.
6-2 now. A fantastic start for Sinners. An attack pause called. Everyone's favorite time. Business pause. Business pause, yes. Back into it. Hate tech pauses. They kill the momentum. They kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Ooh, Mordisco is completely blind. My God. He didn't see that coming. He didn't see anything coming. It was full white. Peppo. Oh my God, he's got a double from Garage. Bushka will find Peppo. But Shock with a really good trade. A good kill on the Magic-y and Sahar. What have you got for us, son? Nothing at all. Shock will take him down. And Insilio look lost. Hell of a round from Shock. I can't even believe Peppo is able to double up from Garage there. Absolutely nuts. It is the buy still from Insilio, but it's not the best. It won't matter if Fadehead's able to get a double like that. Just like that, the A-bomb site has been opened up. Peppo is able to find Sahar, though. It's a nice find, a good one back. We'll keep them invested. The Vushka here on the other side of things. I think they've just called the save. I don't think Sinners want to press for this. Their economy not in the best of position, so getting these guns out is crucial, but Peppo will fall. So now it's just 2. Make it just 1.
Terrorists win.
Shock will be allowed to save. But they went from getting 3 guns out of this to just getting the 1. They don't have a lot of money to work with. $1,900 loss bonus. They've got decent money saved up. I don't think they force into this. I think they just let Shock Hero rifle. Wanted to play aggressive outside. Nice for Morisco. Able to find something with the Deagle. And if you're Insilio, this is not the round that you want to lose. Now Insilio have found good space. They've worked their way outside, but surely Sinners know that this is a possibility. They will now. Hard will find Peppo, and Shock is able to find Magic-E, but he's brought down pretty low himself. And it's going to be very tough to get this one over the line. The nade will go too deep, so Shock will remain alive. Devushka unaware, and Zetko an opportunity for this, but no, he's just not looking at the right time, and Shock, this gets really awkward. Although he has found a gap. He's found the slip. I don't know that he's ready for the amount of space that he has, but this is really awkward. Really weird. 15 seconds left. This will be heard. Shock will chase it down. The bomb is being planted. He's going to have a go at this. No reason not to. He's got a kit. And we'll see if he can make it work. A 1v2. But Kellyan will rip his head clean off, and it will be 4 for Insilio. Still a very nice try for Sinners, considering what they had. And it was just 1 kill away. It just wasn't meant to be. That Deagle, if he was just looking in the right space, if he had just hit mouse 1, that was pretty much the round. But instead, it will be 7-4. Insilio finding little sprinkles of success here and there. If they're able to close this out 7-5, it's not too shabby at all. We'll see what can be done. An opt-out for both teams. Sinners do have that MP9, though, and they've got way lower utility as well. Insilio by far have the better buy. Ooh, nice find from B-Stick. We'll dodge most of the damage from that nade. I like that he plays aggressive as well. I like that he doesn't get that kill and like try and fall off or run away. No, he pushes forward and takes space. He's always playing proactively. He'll continue to play proactive, but Devushka will rip his head off. Zetko finds Kellyan. It's a man advantage now for Sinners. Lavushka trying to find this trade back. Zedko wins the fight though. Beppo able to find Fade End, and it's all on a Magic E, a 1v4, but it looks like it is 8-4. Spot out Magic E, he'll run it down, but Zedko has got the kill to end things here in the first half of Nuke. Sinners are up 8-4. And Insilio not down and out of it yet, but this pistol round is going to be so crucial for them. Great statement, Will Dick. Great statement. First time message? Hell yeah. I love Woman. Alrighty. Who doesn't? Some people. Some people don't. I'm sure there's somebody out there. Nice from Beppo. That's a good way to get this started for Sinners. Magic E, an important trade back. And again, it's not a must-win pistol round, but it kind of feels like a must-win, right? It's very awkward if they do not win this because it will be 9 for Sinners. They'll be 4 rounds away from closing it out. The buy is just not going to be good for the CTs. It'll be very heavily in favor of Sinners. Nice kill from B-Stick. He slowed down a little bit. He was off to that 8-1 start. Zedko will not be able to trade his teammate. If he keeps quiet, though, maybe an opportunity here as he moves forward, begins to creep out. B-Stick will find that kill on the Sahar. Oh my god, what a kill from B-Stick. And it's all onto this 1v1. Zedko will clean house, though. And down goes the Vushka. What a fucking flick from B-Stick, though. That quick little one-tap onto that kid Heaven was nuts. God, I'd be screaming if it wasn't 5 o'clock in the morning. B-Stick. B-Stick. B-Stick? I don't know. I don't know what that T is. Woof. Like B-Stick? I don't know. I have no idea. I've never seen that T in my life, Maya. American, I'm sorry. Americano. Let's check. Little 3v3, Insilio going for the retake, but Peppo and Morisco will find Faded and Kelly, and it's all on Davushka. The force buy does not work out in their favor. They've got no money going into this next one. They should not buy. It should just be 11 for Sinners every day of the week. I want to visit the Czech Republic one day. It looks really pretty. I'm supposed to be coming to Europe sometime soon. I don't know, within the next year or so. I should be coming, at least for an extended visit. I need places to go, chat. I already got some ideas, but if you guys have ideas, let me know. This is not looking good for Insilio. Not at all. Insilio, a rough day at the office. That is 4-11, though. God, it is so rough. Insilio are going to be able to buy into this round, but they're going to have to go on a streak. It doesn't have to be flawless, but it has to be damn near. Insilio, they need 9 rounds in a row. Or not in a row, but they need 9 rounds. Actually, they do need 9 rounds in a row to win it. They need 8 rounds to tie things up. And they've only got 1 map for leniency. They don't really have much to work with. And if they aren't able to win this round, it's as good as over. And that is not a good start. Down goes Sahar. Morisco out onto the site. He's got the kill onto Davushka. And he's going to end things for Sinners by himself. And this is not good, Insilio. This is supposed to be one of their better maps. In fact, actually their best map. And they are getting demolished on it. It's going to be 12-4. Faded and Magicy can't win this. And they need to save. Because next round is going to be 12. Magicy should not even be hunting as hard as he is. Oh, they're going to try and take this away from him. He will at least take down Morisco. Peppa will follow as well. No chance to win this round. It is just a save, but at the very least, it looks like they're going to be able to get out with these weapons. Oh, Magicy with a missed shot. 2 HP. Ooh. Both players extremely low. But they will get away with the guns. It's 12-4, though. They need 8 in a row to be able to just to send us to overtime. They can't even win it with 8 in a row. They need 8 in a row to give us OT. So it'd be one hell of a comeback, but I don't know if it's in the cards. They're not going to have a lot of money this round. They've got an okay buy. It's really not that bad. An MP9 on Kelly, and they can make do. This is at least a decent buy to go out on. And obviously, at this point, they win. So they'll just keep the money flowing. So they will be able to buy for the rest of the time in this map. It's a rough comeback for sure, but it's not impossible. I've definitely seen crazier. Oh my God. All right, Fadette. I was going to say it's not looking good as Sinners are able to open us up with a double, but Fadette able to find a double of his own will keep us even. Sinners have made space towards ramp, though, and there's not really anybody on the B bomb site to stop this, so they can just travel down. Stu? 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 So it's B-stick? B-stick? I don't know. Stu? Stu? B-stick? B-stick?
Bomb has been planted.
I don't know, man. I'm trying. Well, then comes the retake. It's a 3v3, and Insilio has to go for this. They've got to win it. It's all on the cards here. Sinners can go up 2-0 in this best of 5, and they'll only need one more map. A good trade from Shock, as he's found 3 so far in this round. He's the hero that Sinners need. He's playing around. What a flick from Shock, and Morisco will end things off with a kill onto Sahar. It's 13-4 on Insilio's own map pick, and now we move to Mirage, another Sinners map pick, and Insilio played a great game against Johnny Speeds the other day, but I don't know if they've got what it takes to beat the Sinners team on Mirage, especially the way that Sinners have looked. But we got another 7 to 10 minute break. Go use the bathroom, drink some water, grab a snack, do whatever you got to do, but be back here. You are not going to want to miss map number 3. Sinners might end up closing it out 3-0, or will Insilio continue their fight? Find out just a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's map number 3, and it was a very disappointing map number 2. I accidentally left, but I think I'm back. I think we're good. I accidentally left the VMix. I think we're good. Chat, are we good? Let me know. Well, it is map number 3. It's Sinner's map pick, and Insilio have got to do some incredible work to bring this one back. The hot up close, but he won't find anything. Zetko will take him down. Not to pay that. He's got a little bit of help from Kellyan, but the bomb is actually not going to. Has made his way into jungle, and as he takes down Magicy, that opens up a whole world of possibilities. Now Insilio don't really know what's going on. The bomb could go anywhere. Fadette does take down Zetko. So that is at least something back. The bomb is positioning towards A. Davushka will get his head ripped clean off, though, in response. There is still a player triple. Kellyan, the bomb goes down. Kellyan does lose that fight to Peppo. And it's on to Fadette. He'll fall to Beastic. And it is 1-0 Sinners. Starting off strong on their own map pick. If Sinners do take this map, ladies and gentlemen, they will be your EPL Grand Champions for Season 24. When can you catch me next? On any streams on my channel or during the next EPL season. I'll always be here. I will always be here. Enjoy your shoe shopping, Maya. I'll be there for you. Little Friends intro. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Hope you survive it. Well, speaking of survival, Insilio are in a battle of survival now. If they were to win this, it would be a reverse sweep. It'd be 3 in a row for them, and I don't know that they have what it takes. I mean, I definitely can see them pulling off this map, you know, at least this one, but Sinners have looked so good. Now, that's nice from Kellyan, but it is just the 1 kill. It's the Mac 10 given over, and Kellyan was, or Beastic was just sniffing things out. The bomb will come out towards A. Now, the rotate is coming through in time. The bomb will go down in just a moment. Comes a little bit of util, and they will start to push forward. And yeah, never even a chance, never even close. Zahar will fall, and it's all on the Fadette from CT. He's been spotted out. Just trying to play some damage, but he'll go down. All 4 rifles make it into the next round. Beastic will be able to buy one of his own. But the rifles, they do come out for Insilio, so that's the highlight. It's a little something, something. This round will develop a little bit slower than what we've seen so far. It's an important round for both teams. Economy-wise, they're not looking great. Sinners are definitely a little bit better off. In terms of Mirage, Insilio have a 29% win rate in the past 7, and Sinners have a 60% in the last 20. So Sinners definitely heavy favorites coming into this map. That does not mean Insilio are down and out of the count. It simply means that Sinners are favored. Very much so. Sahar goes down. That's a man advantage given over to Sinners. Down goes Magic E as well. And Insilio not off to the best of starts here on Mirage. Fadette, still an opportunity, but he's been spotted out now. They know that he's here. This is going to be rough for him. They'll press forward. Fadette gonna try and wedge the gap. He's only able to find the one, though, and that will be the round as the Vushka falls on the other side of the map. And it will be a 3-0 start. Should be 4-0 as well. And Insilio can't really buy into this round. It should just be a half investment. A couple of upgraded pistols, although this would be a great round to win. Good way to get back into it. Sinners looked really good on that last map, and they are opening up strong here on this map as well. If they continue the success, I don't think this map is going to be very long at all. This round, slow again from Sinners. They're just trying to feel out this defense. Now, they are walking right into the stack. There are 4 players here. 1 from Cat, 3 on the site, and the bomb is coming. So they will walk into the stack. Kellyan, close and personal. The smoke will make things very awkward for him. The nades come through, though. Zedko does fall to 1. Fadette able to find B-Stick as well, and they spot the stack now. They know it's time to run away. Fadette is able to find Shock, and it is not looking good for them at all. It's all on to Peppo. A 1v4, but I could have told you this was going to end like this. I've seen so many rounds end up like this, where teams just walk right into the stack, and the stack works out in their favor. Peppo is able to find the Vushka, but with 15 seconds left on the clock, there is just not much for Peppo to do but save this AK. Will he let him? He will indeed. So Peppo will get away with this AK. But Insilio, they've got a round on the board. That's good for them. Not being shut out completely here early. Giving themselves a chance, an opportunity. Oh, damn. That is unfortunate for Magic E. Not even really unfortunate. That felt a little troll. He definitely didn't need to be up that close, but a nice play from Sinners. Peppo able to find Kellyan, but traded out by Fadette. B-Stick has found a ton of space out towards the A-bomb site, though, and will continue to accelerate forward. Catches Fadette with a util in hand, continues to run forward. Sahar has got the trade, but he's left in a 1-on-2. And the bomb will go down on the A site, and I don't even know if Sahar is going to even go for this. They don't have a lot of money to work with. They know where Sahar is. He's made the jump in a window. Shock going to go for the swing, and he's got the kill. It's 4-1 Sinners. Right back to winning ways, and it's not great. $2,900 loss bonus. they can... They could buy into this round. I don't think they will, though. A hero rifle, a couple of them, actually. Yeah, so a couple hero rifles, not too shabby in this round. Kellyan and Sahar have got M4s. The rest of the team will save around it. They've got a decent buy in the next with the $2,900 loss bonus. So not too bad of a round at all. Tun, 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 Sahur. Bombardillo crocodilo. Ballerina cappuccina. Bombini gusini. Liri lil larila. Batabim. Dude, fuck, bro. I know way too many of them. Tralalero, tralala. Yeah, bro. This brain is a database of brain rot. Batabim. That's my favorite one, bro. I don't know why. It just is. Bombini Gusini is also a good one. Alright, center is going to start with this A-pop. The Vushka up close and personal with this 5-7. This is a good angle for it. He's hit the quick headshot. He's got one. Will run forward. Is traded out by Peppo. And they're going to be very careful about this rifle that they run into. 30 seconds left in the attack. Is going to shuffle. They're going to move over to the B bomb site. They've got 20 seconds left, and I believe they have just enough time to shuffle over to the B bomb site. Insilio are not going to rotate over. Do they have time? Was this a bad call? I mean, he's got to make it out. Movement. Oh my god. Oh my god. With milliseconds to spare. That is nuts. Well timed, I guess. Wiping sweat off the brow with that one. My god. This is still a good round from Insilio. They actually come out better than they went in, right? They came into it with 2 M4s. They'll be coming out of it with an M4 and 2 AK. So still a very, very good round from them, even though it is a Sinner's win. Ai, proibali. Proibali. Sloan. Shock looking to get aggressive here early on, but Davushka will punish. Faded, able to find Peppo. Zedko's got the trade, but this is looking a lot better for Insilio. The Vushka able to find Beastic. Motorscope will find Kellyan. If Motorscope was able to kill Sahar, this round would have been interesting, but it is just Zedko. I mean, it is still technically interesting, but there's just not much Zedko can do. Yeah, he's not ready for Magic Key, and that is a second for Insilio on the board. So they are at least putting up numbers now. Not a lot of money on the board for Sinners as well, and it's going to be a force buy, and not a good one. A single AK on Morisco. We do have a Galil on Peppo, but everyone else has pistols. This is a much better round for Insilio than it is for Sinners. And they should just win this round. Obviously, you don't want to let the hero AK and Galil go crazy, but you never know. The Tech 9s are definitely formidable as well. Any total kills for Sahar? I have no idea. You check HLTV though. Sahar, oh my god, how is he not able to get one there? They're gonna make their way up onto B, and Kellyan has a big task ahead of him. He's the only one here, the only one that can offer up some form of response, but he's delayed enough time. Two of his teammates have rotated in. Zedko is gonna move behind the cover of this Molotov, but Magiki heard the burn. He's able to turn around, head on a swivel, and they've put together a solid defense here, and Davushka with the 3K will hold on to things. Insilio, it looked scary there for a moment because Sahar was not able to find anything, but they were able to delay just enough time to allow that rotate to come over. So Insilio held the B bomb site down and secure themselves another round, 5-3. And it's just the Glocks here for Sinners. Nothing to come from it. Fushka, not ready for the swing. He will back away, though. He's got support from his teammates. You don't expect anything to come from this at all, and nothing indeed will. It's 4-5, and Insilio are one round away from tying things up. Sinners have the buyback, though. They've got the rifles in hand now, and they've got the opportunity to go back to their winning ways, but Insilio have made do. AKs across the board. We've got the off on Magiki, the boomstick. Insilio also have money to buy, right? So this is really, really important. If Insilio lose this round, they can continue to buy into the next. Sinners do not have that funding. They don't have that kind of money, but Fadet, he falls very early. And that's an avenue of space that Sinners will capitalize on. We've already got Zedko, who's made his way into CT, but he'll be punished. Davushka is ready for it, and Magiki is able to find Shock as well. So it's a man advantage. Ooh, Sahar finds a little bit of Morisco through the smoke. B-Stick trying to work his way up. Cat Magiki on the angle, but misses the shot. That's a good opening for B-Stick, and it's Sahar all alone on the B bomb site by himself, but B-Stick will not press forward just yet. Morisco spots him out, and Sahar is going to have to be very, very careful about this. This is going to be the collapse on the B bomb site. He's got the Bushka that's coming in for the rotates. Sahar did hear the drop. They know that they're out, and he's just going to try and play his life. The Bushka is here to help him from market. 35 seconds left. The Vushka will find Peppo. A good kill. They still know Sahar is here. Sahar is able to find one of his own, and it's B-Stick. And a 1-on-2. Vushka pushing forward, and he's got the read. He's got the kill. And Insilio have found 5. All tied up here in this half, 5-5. Not a lot of money for Sinners to work with. It should just be a half buy, a little Tech 9 buy. Not too much invested. They're going to try and throw all their eggs in one basket in the next round for the final round of the half. Things continue to be very, very close. This is map 2. This is map 3. They're running forward. Sahar! God, just doesn't. Another time that they press forward, and they're just out on the B bomb site. Fadet is here to rotate in, and Magiki is here to help as well, but they're kind of locked out. It's not good at all. The bomb will be able to go down uncontested, and things get really awkward. Fadet does find Morisco through the smoke. Davushka chiming in from Cat has done a good bit of damage. Peppo and Zedko are low. And now Insilio come in for the rotate. Down goes B-Stick. Peppo able to find Magic Key, and these last two remaining guns have got a lot of work to do. They find Peppo. Shock is still tucked in towards bench, just trying to be annoying. He will go down, and it's all on to Zetko. He's hitting the dink with a MAC-10. He needs to get this player off the bomb. Davushka gonna keep him honest, but he's able to get the double with the MAC-10. In fact, he kills the planner with just a couple of milliseconds left on that defuse, and somehow Sinners steal that away from Insilio. There is no way you throw that. Sure, they've got enough money to buy into this, but it should be 6-5 in favor of Insilio, not the other way around. Oh, what a shot from Peppo as well. Down goes Magic Key. If there is a star that has shined bright tonight for Insilio, it has been Davushka, at least on this map. 14-7. His teammates are dropping like flies, though. And this is not a good way to begin this map. Sahad will find a kill on the Morisco. He's had a rough time so far this half, but that's a good way to try and get back into this round. Once again, it's a 4v3. It's still a man advantage, but it is not impossible. The util will come out, and Insilio are stacking over towards the A-bomb site. This is good, but there is a flank from mid. Out they come onto the site. Davushka will find nothing. It's all on to Sahar, and he'll fall as well. Peppo with a double, and it is 7-5. Sinners on their own map pick. Take the weaker side. And we'll change sides in what could potentially be the last half of this BO3. Remember, if Sinners take this half, it's over. It will be your ESL season, or excuse me, EPL season 24 grand champions. See what's on the line, what the difference between first and second is. It's $11,000 versus $5,000. So yeah, first place definitely is it. Sinners have played really, really well. The fact that they were able to hang on to Ancient there, and Insilio gave them a run for their money. But Sinners were able to hold on, and then they crushed Insilio on Nuke, which is a map that Insilio were supposed to be pretty good at. And now we're on Mirage, and Insilio, they put up a little bit of success there, but it's really just the Davushka show, unfortunately. Faded is in the server. He's present as well, but the rest of the team is just absent. And if Insilio want any chance of winning this map, they need some help from some more players. They can't just go down like this. This pistol round is crucial for them. You got to get that confidence. You got to get that momentum. It's not a must win. It's nowhere near, but it is crucial for their confidence. More to scope. Trying to pop some shots from CT, but it won't happen. They will give it up. Sinners elect to play back in CT. Flashes come through, and it's great from B-Stick. He's able to find 3, continues his success. Magic Key will put him down in the dirt, but it's still a man advantage. Down goes Faydet, and it is all onto Magic Key from the back of Palace. There's a kid as well. This is not great for Magic Key at all. He's trying to swing out, trying to isolate these fights. A stick on the bomb, but he'll go down to Peppo. And it is 8-5. A bomb plant will at least give them an opportunity to force buy into this round, but things are falling flat. Insilio needs something. They need life. CPR. Someone give him the Heimlich. Insilio just gonna go with his fast A hit. You see the bomb is in Palace, so that's what they're gonna do is the Palace pop. Try and be quick about it. Shock on the top of this ladder. Yuto comes out, a smoke, makes things interesting. He's able to find the first kill. Will tuck away. That's nice from Sahar, but the kills are coming through. Peppo will fall, but it's all on Davushka. Really, the only thing he can do here is get the bomb plant. I'm surprised he's not just sticking it, and he won't get any extra money for his team. Morisco will take him down. It's 9-5, and because that was a force buy, Insilio can't buy into this round. It should be double digits every day of the week for Sinners here. And I don't understand that. You need to plant the bomb there. You need that money. Especially because you force spawned in that round. It is a 1v3. If you do not win this clutch, your team is broken the next round. You have to give them some kind of life, something to work with, but you don't even go for the money. And it should be Sinners to find 10, unless Insilio can turn things around with his Deagle, but that is not a good way to start things. Magic-E, the first to fall to the MP9. Good damage done here early. Davushka down below half. Kellyan nearing 50 HP on 53. Sahar will find B-Stick. And this is what we were talking about, right? If Insilio are going to have a chance at this map, it's going to be these lower pieces. It's going to be these guys that have struggled so far in this map to make things happen. Sahar actually throws the M4 out of the map, elects to continue working with the Deagle. The bomb is going to join up. Zedco just to stop this in its tracks. Veda hits that ding. Zedco gonna back away. Drops that M4. They're gonna rotate. They're gonna push into the B bomb site now. Morisco here from Cad. It is a 3v3. Or a 4v3, excuse me. The bomb will go down. They'll let it go down. And in comes the retake. If Insilio can win this, this is big for them. Davushka needs to go big with this Deagle. He's got Zedco. So much more to find, though. He'll hop out onto the site, continue to be annoying. Sinners will start to press forward now. Shock has got Sahar, and there's 2 players left for Insilio to try and delay, to try and hold on to this round. But the Deagles aren't finding what they need to, and Davushka will fall and join his teammates in the afterlife. Plenty of time for the defuse. It is double digits for Sinners. At the very least, it's a bomb plant to give them a little bit of extra money into this next round. But God, if they cannot win this round, it might be over, ladies and gentlemen. Insilio need a lifeline. They need something. Somebody to show up. Kellyan, oh God, that's so bad. That is not a good way to start this round. A very crucial round. Now you're down a man. Peppo out towards mid with this this Molotov. He's gonna force Fade into an awkward position. It actually doesn't go deep enough, so he's allowed to stay behind the boxes. Peppo will find Fade as well. This is just not going well for Insilio. This could be over before it even began. Morisco will find Sahar, and ladies and gentlemen, we might be seeing the beginning of the end. Shock is using the Deagle. Magic-E on the op. He's hit a couple of quick shots, and that was a nice double, but that is all it will be. It's 11 for Sinners. Insilio have nothing to work with. They've got enough money to buy. They can continue buying. It's just not great. They've looked flat. And we are beginning to see the end here. Sinners, 2 rounds away from closing this out, finishing it in 3-0 fashion. after looking like they were about to lose on Ancient, bringing it back. Oh man, it's so blind. Shock has done very, very well. We'll find another through the smoke. Switches to the Deagle, and Shock has gone ballistic. He'll find Faded as well. And ladies and gentlemen, Shock is putting on a show. It is 12 for Sinners, and Insilio are done for. This is it. This is donezo. They need 7 in a row just to get to overtime, but they have found no success, and look at what they have to work with in this last round. Well, potential last round. It could not be the last round, but it is 4 Galils and a MAC-10. Crap util. It's not great at all. And Insilio, look at them. They're just stacked outside of B. They don't know what else to do. They're just going to try the B rush. That's what they want to do. They want to press forward. A little bit of spam comes through the smoke, but it won't land. The Molotov comes through, and they're going to try and press forward, but Peppo is here. That nade does big damage. Down goes Peppo, though, and it's an important trade. B-Stick will fall without one as well, so Insilio have moved out onto the site and have at least given themselves a chance at this round. The post plant comes through. 3v4. You cannot lose this. They will not lose this because Sinners are just saving, backing away, bringing these guns into the next round. It will be 6 for Insilio. A desperate last attempt to put something on the board. It works in their favor. It's just the B hit. So Insilio finds 6. But it kind of feels like too little too late, right? I mean, they need 7 in a row. Now 6 in a row just to get us to overtime. Peppo's got the op back out. Put your house on Insilio. Imagine having a villa instead. This could be all for naught. They found a little bit of success on the B hit, so look where they're going again. Look where the bomb is. Peppo. Gonna swing into it with the op, and he's got Magic-y. That's the opening, and he wants more. Peppo is hungry. He's been a beast. 17 and 10 so far on this map, and he wants to continue his success. A flash in. B-Stick will swing. Kellyan does fall. Peppo throws that Molotov. It's a CT molly, so it won't force anything. Peppo. This is interesting. Zetko goes down. Peppo able to find Kellyan, keep us even in a 3-on-3. The bomb is positioned towards B. Insilio have a lot of mid space, but it's not great. Morisco spots one walk-up cat. I don't know that Faded's going to be ready for this. This could be, that is detrimental. Down goes Sahar as well, and it's all on to Davushka. He's been the only highlight for Insilio so far in this map, and now he has to do everything to keep them in this game. It's a 1v3, and he's being held by Peppo. This could very well be the last few moments we see, and it will be. Peppo takes him down, and Sinners end it. 3-0 fashion here in this best of 5, and congratulations to Sinners. They are your EPL Season 24 Grand Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a wild ride this season, and I am so excited for Season 25 to be back, but that is going to do things for us this season for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, thank you to EPL for letting me come on. You guys are amazing. You guys are an amazing crowd to cast for. I love the energy that you guys bring. You guys are always positive in the chat, and I love you guys so much. As always, remember to hydrate, drink water, eat the right foods, go to the gym and work out, and take care of yourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Peace.